And we welcome you back to the Ranger Classic right here on the campus of Smithson Valley High School. We say welcome back because this game number 2, match number 2 here on GVTC. If you were not with us for a match that started at 9 a.m., San Antonio Churchill beating Vela out of Edinburgh 2-0. And now taking the field, Victoria West and Odessa High in a matchup that will determine the consolation champions. I'm Hector Ledesma, Roland J. Luis, alongside the fantastic folks at Wick Productions, making this broadcast possible here on GVTC. And Roland, we get set for the second of 4 matches today, 3 o'clock match later on, and then a 5 o'clock match in which Smithson Valley will play for the Ranger Classic Championship.
Absolutely, and we are now underway. As a matter of fact, we're talking about today's contestants, and we had Odessa, who fell in the first game on Thursday, 4-0 to Canyon. Victoria West fell to Smithson Valley, the aforementioned Smithson Valley, 3-1 on Thursday. On Friday, Victoria West defeated Churchill 2-1, which has us here, and it was Odessa High over Edinburgh Vela 3-1. And that leads us to this contest. Both teams 1-1 here in the tournament.
Here in the early going, the action right after kickoff. 40 minutes per half in high school soccer. As for Odessa, number 4, Trinity Leva, Odessa in black, looking to make something happen. Victoria West, obviously then in the white, we got it reversed. Odessa in the white, Victoria West wearing the black uniforms. Then as Victoria West looks to get something going here.
Both teams with a little taste of red in their color scheme.
And here's Odessa looking to make something happen here, trying to establish control. In the early going, a trip. Actually, not a trip so much as a slip, I should say. As he worked the ball, trying to get back to the middle of the field and get something going. Here, just 2 minutes in to, as mentioned, a match that will determine the consolation champions. On the sideline. Nice move. More room there. Cross. And out of bounds again. We got our first corner kick coming of the match, and it's going to come courtesy for Odessa High.
Yeah, we're setting up the offense nicely there. We get into a corner. It looks like, appears that Nitzel Ramirez Sr. is going to be taking it for Odessa.
That's after Marlene Ramirez, number 3. Had a little mini run down the sideline there and trying to give her team an opportunity. So here's Nitzel with the corner. Now centers.
I like that call. Just set things up, try to work there toward the middle, and see if you can get a scoring opportunity there on goal.
Look at the replay here on GVTC. Tapped right back to her before Nitzel then try to dump it in.
You're trying to get the defense unaware in a situation like that, and that's exactly what happened. Is Nitzel now
the other end,
right?
Other corner
kick in earnest.
Opportunity there, left-footed, and the shot taken by Avery Wagner. Another look here. Averill trying to squeeze that one in. Dribbled to her left. Took the shot with that foot. We get back to live action now. Odessa trying to get it out of trouble again. The Lady Broncos in white from Odessa. Now middle of the field. And here's an opportunity and another left-footed kick, this one by Brianna Barnett. And it's Alexia Hernandez in goal for Odessa. Able to control that one with ease before a throw-in here for Victoria West.
Odessa on the steal. Got a breakaway.
Opportunity here. She was in front for a bit. Had to come back to control the ball. That was Jalen Franco. It still is Jalen. Number 12 there near the sideline. Far side of the sideline. Throw in coming for Victoria West.
Yeah, they were trying to get something going and trying to center. Nothing available there. The ball goes out. Victoria West now in control.
See the Warriors trying to make something happen before that one is knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, they had numbers there momentarily before the ball went out.
Throw in. Odessa takes possession. Mariah Montano with the dribble. Trying to create something. Nice pass. Here comes Odessa looking to mount an attack. Again, a run down the sideline. Center. Make that a shot. Good shot on goal. First real opportunity for a goal. And there for the stop is Mia Fonseca, junior goaltender for the Warriors.
Fonseca, a couple of nice saves to get things started here in our match. Just barely underway, not even, well, just a little over 5 minutes in. Much like the last match, both teams trying to get a feel of each other's defense. Although we have seen Odessa try a couple of aggressive offensive opportunities.
Well, Victoria West, the makings of an opportunity. Ava Gonzalez, number 3 for them in black, looking to make something happen before it's knocked out of bounds. And so because the Broncos, the Lady Broncos, got it out of trouble and out of bounds, throw-in coming for Victoria West. It's Cassandra Valles who does the honors. Marlene Ramirez controlling for Odessa. Here's Baez again. She's number 14 for Victoria West. Again, Victoria West in the black uniforms. Odessa High, obviously the white then. And a goal kick coming for the Lady Broncos from West Texas. Alexia Hernandez, keeper. Center of the field, that's Mariah Moreno, number 22. And actually going out of bounds off of Odessa. Victoria West gets the throw in. Right back out of bounds. Another Warrior throw in.
One thing I like that Odessa is doing is they're kind of spreading the pitch, which is going to eventually open up somebody either for a pass or for a shot opportunity as they get in their attack zone.
Abby Adcock trying to get that one centered. Odessa High having none of it for the moment. And here come the Lady Broncos now on the attack. Nice dribbling. They're on the side. Marlene Ramirez trying to give Nitzo Ramirez an opportunity.
Yeah, you got to credit that time the Victoria West defense for hanging back, being right in their being right where they're supposed to be for the opportunity to take the ball away. However, this will result in a corner.
So Nitzo Ramirez, her third corner already. First 9 minutes of the match, she was trying to get it to Madison Whitlock. That Victoria West D pretty stingy though. And now some space. Shot by Mariah Montano though, blocked. Here's Nitzo Ramirez. Out. Avery Wagner. Mia Fonseca handling in the Warrior goalie box.
Yeah, Odessa coming away with it.
Whereas Montaño trying to create something. That's Nitzel Ramirez. She's number 11. Heard her name plenty through these first several minutes.
Sophomore Yaribel Valdez for Odessa. She's played a great, she had a great moment a couple of minutes ago where it seemed like the ball was going right to a Victoria West, it seemed like defender, but just stepped right in front of it. I mean, she just got very aggressive to take the ball away and retain possession for Odessa. Good play on defense.
Yeah, Rosa Ortega there for Odessa. Getting it back to her keeper, Alexia Hernandez, who could reset. Number 21 is Yaribel Valdez. Roland just mentioned her. Here's Nitzel.
Nice pass. Good defense that time by Victoria West.
We've got a handball as Avery Wagner, number 7 for Odessa, was looking to make something happen. And so with the infraction on the handball, here's Odessa with an opportunity.
That was Cassandra Baez back defensively for Victoria West right there to kind of break up that lead pass there to Avery Wagner. As it looked like Odessa had something set up for scoring opportunity, but here comes a free kick.
Was shot on goal, handled by Mia Fonseca. Feed, not much there though for Victoria West as it rolls toward Alexa Hernandez, keeper for Odessa. Punt, ball at midfield. Contact, no whistle.
Good defensive play that time. That was Mia Collazo who kicked that out.
You see a look in there on number 8, Rosa Ortega, junior for this Odessa High squad.
Have a substitution now for Victoria West coming in. Get that young lady's number for you here momentarily.
Cassandra Baez with the throw-in. Odessa getting it out of harm's way. Another throw-in coming. This one coming from, again, Cassandra Baez. Look at the replay here on GVTC. Foul. So off the throw-in. Kick. Nice leave, and they almost executed it perfectly, trying to lead. But Alexia Hernandez able to beat the Warrior players to the ball. That one knocked out of bounds. So throw-in coming for Odessa High. See, Avery Wagner tried to get that one toward the sideline. Not much luck, but the Lady Broncos still in possession. Now it's Victoria West's opportunity. Mia Ramirez at the center there. Ball a little bit too far, and so Odessa able to take control momentarily before the ball rolls out of bounds behind the end line, and so a goal kick coming once again for Alexia Hernandez.
Well, both teams have had their opportunities to get deep in their attack zone. Still remains scoreless.
Near the center of the field. It's Avery Wagner for Odessa High. Trying to get it upfield. That's Rosa Ortega. She wears number 8. And now here's an opportunity
Nice lead pass.
for Odessa High. Attempt to center, blocked. Wagner, she wears number 7. Ball knocked out of bounds off Victoria West. So the Lady Broncos now. Opportunity to throw it in.
Yeah,
Chances create an opportunity here, Roland.
Good defensive play by Victoria West, by the way. Looked like Odessa had a little momentum going. As a substitution coming in now for the Lady Broncos, checking in Elaine Aguilar, the senior.
So center of the field of Victoria West. Booting it out. They got a throw-in coming following the ball being knocked out of bounds. Under 25 minutes to go. First half. Second to 4 games we're bringing you here on GVTC. Part of the Ranger Classic. 22nd year. As GVTC continues high school athletics coverage. Opportunity here for Odessa. Lady Broncos now in the middle of the field.
Had numbers, but the thing is they let the Victoria West defense get back.
They eventually do get a shot on goal, but not as clean as they would have liked or had maybe materialized had they maybe been a little bit quicker and outpaced the defense to get there. Mariah Montaño will get credit for that shot. She's number 22 for the Lady Broncos. But Mia Fonseca there with the save.
Throw in coming from Odessa.
Another opportunity for Odessa. Now the center of the field. Ball's loose momentarily. Now back Victoria. And again, it's Mia Fonseca. May have been busy the last couple of minutes. She's a junior. Done a nice job of handling whatever's come her way as the Lady Broncos with several opportunities looking for their first real good, clean look at an opportunity. Everything's either been from somewhat of a decent distance, relatively speaking, or not as clean or direct as they would like.
Right, as another substitution comes in for Victoria West. That was one thing I was going to mention about the 17 minute mark, which we are now in the first half of this one, has been thus far. The time advantage has gone definitely to Odessa as they've had more control, more shots on goals, seemingly.
Another throw-in coming for the Warriors.
She's yet to come away with a score on either side.
Again, out of bounds. This time a throw-in coming for Odessa. And we're going off the back of Avery Wagner. But it ricocheted, and so because of that, the Lady Broncos get the throw-in. And that one just knocked out of bounds by Victoria West, and so another throw-in coming for Odessa. That boy just kicking out of bounds just so the Lady Broncos don't get an opportunity there down the sideline.
Right. The good news is that they're moving it deeper into their attack zone. There's a shot on.
There's Wagner again. Mia Fonseca getting 2 fists on it. Able to knock it down. That said, though, a corner coming for Odessa. It'll be Avery Wagner. After Nitsa Ramirez took the first couple of corners. Wagner, that one near the goal. Opportunity.
Shot on. That was a nice opportunity.
Yeah, and it looked like 2 Lady Bronco players might have collided there with the ball. As Wagner gets set to take her second consecutive corner kick. Avery leaves, headed out. That one out of bounds off Victoria West, so throw in. It's a quick one for Odessa.
This one out, Odessa handling once again.
Oh, a nice job of keeping that one in play.
That's right.
By Nitsodomitis. Trying to get it to her back down to sideline. She gains control eventually. Middle of the field, interception.
Taken back by Odessa.
Yeah, not much doing there on a pass that was picked off. Opportunity there for Victoria West kind of in the middle of the field. But as mentioned, Odessa now with an opportunity. Nice feed off the run. And Mia Fonseca coming out to get that.
And nice job thus far this morning, still, as we can still call it morning, by Odessa to retain possession of the ball. They have a good job keeping the ball to themselves, not turning it over.
Number 14 for Odessa is Jalen Franco. She was fighting for positioning. And she'll get the throw in. The ball goes out of bounds.
So right past the halfway point here of our first half, still scoreless, despite some good looks by Odessa.
That young lady right there, Mia Fonseca, in goal for Victoria West. Been busy these first 21 and a half minutes of action. That one out of bounds. Brianna Barnett trying her best to keep that in play. A look in on Maria Montano. Raya, number 22 for Odessa. Again, the Lady Broncos in white. Victoria looking to make something happen before that one knocked away. And now some space. And the pass up ahead. Looks like Odessa has some numbers, absolutely. Little feed. That corner, offsides.
That was drawn up nice, starting to look nice. Save the offsides penalty.
Well, Avery Wagner, number 7, looking to create an opportunity. Nitzel Amidas running with her. And I think Nitzel getting a little bit ahead of herself and the ball for the offsides call. It was still scoreless with approaching 17 and a half minutes left in the first half.
Free kick coming now for Victoria West. Taken back by Odessa.
There's Avery Wagner. Looking courageous, a big piece of this Lady Bronco attack, that went out of bounds. And another keeper kick coming for Mia Fonseca. Mentioning Avery Wagner's name, number 7 for Odessa, again in white, been very busy, instrumental in trying to create some of these opportunities for a Lady Broncos team that's done a nice job here of creating looks as they try to get their first real opportunity. Number 11 for Odessa is Nitzel Ramirez.
That's right. And some stellar play by both of those young ladies thus far in the match. Mentioning Avery Wagner, another one of those standout players. It looks like she's taking control, kind of setting up that offense to get something accomplished.
Nitzel Ramirez to throw in. Victoria West trying to make something happen, but Odessa quickly takes it back. And now handling among their back line, trying to establish some offensive rhythm.
Jalen Franco with the throw-in coming for Odessa. The defense is Lady Broncos keep it in play. I'm going to say that that one will go out of bounds and possession will go over to Victoria West.
So West with an opportunity here to try to see if maybe they can create some opportunities. The ball predominantly here on your screen vantage point of view on the right side, as the Lady Broncos have been on the attack for the better part of these first 25 minutes, and here they come again.
See, just good defense by Odessa to take the ball back over.
Center, an opportunity. There's a run. And Trinity Leyva, number 4, advancing, hoping that maybe, just maybe, a teammate was there and a chance to take possession. But with no such luck, it is Mia Fonseca who's able to come up and grab it out of that Victoria West goalie box.
There you go. There's a nice pass. Of course, double team defense.
Handball that they missed. Nitzo Ramirez, they're working on the sideline. Now she'll get it. When I say she, her team will get possession with the throw-in.
Looked like Avery Wagner coming over.
So I think they did call the handball there. I thought they missed it initially and said throw-in because it went out of bounds, but they did catch it. So here's Wagner. Similar to a corner kick here. Knocked out by Victoria West. Here's Avery Wagner. Going sideline.
Nice move, just nothing there.
And now she will get a corner kick.
She gets a corner. Yeah, they're going to say that what happened, the ball went out after it hit a Victoria West defender.
Yeah. Another corner opportunity for the Lady Broncos. And on most of them, certainly the last several, Victoria West, has been there to really extinguish any kind of a rally before it could even start. Any kind of action near the net off those corners.
Yeah, no question about it. Victoria West certainly playing a tough defense. They're on the ball and ready when needed.
Left-footed shot on goal. Brianna Ortega able to get the shot off with her left foot, a little high, hits the top of the crossbar. So not really a ball that nearly went in. When you hear it hits the crossbar, thinking, boy, it was right on, just a little high. That hit the top of the crossbar there from that left side of the post.
Once again, Odessa's defense there to take back control. They've done a good job, as I'd mentioned earlier, keeping possession, retaining possession of the ball. They've even had a couple of good scoring opportunities.
Here's Victoria West. Opportunity potentially. The ball taken. Lady Broncos coming right back with it. Devani Aspidia. And that went out of bounds. Knocked out so that Odessa couldn't really get much momentum there going toward the goal. Actually, officials going to say it was out on Odessa. So when Victoria West, when the Warriors, no, penalty. Not a throw-in, but a spot there. He's going to whistle Odessa a little too aggressive there and attempt to get to the ball.
Might have gotten Nitzel Ramirez for being a little too aggressive defensively.
That one does go out of bounds. Does so off Odessa. So a throw-in for the Warriors.
See, once again, that Odessa defense just smothering the throw-in to take over possession.
There's Elaine Aguilar into the sideline, number 5. eventually get it to the middle of the field. Number 21 is Yerabel Valdez. And what we've seen is a couple of times Odessa High's try to feed it in to that center of the field, but every time the pass has been either a little bit too long or that Victoria West defense has been there to stifle an opportunity before it even starts.
Right, a couple of the forwards just not able to get over also as well by Odessa to get to the ball. The pass led just a little bit too much.
Mariah Montaño, number 22 for Odessa High, trying to take possession. Penalty on Victoria West, and so Claudia Gomez, number 20, was set, looking like she was heading toward the ball as the Lady Broncos put it back into play. Nearing 9.5 minutes to go in the scoreless first half between Victoria West and Odessa High School. Odessa in white. Number 5 is Elaine Aguilar for Odessa. 21 is Yaribel Valdez. Now the Warriors looking to get something going here near the sideline, on the far sideline. Opportunity for a cross, a slip. Fantastic defense. And now Odessa High looking to turn the opportunity that was there for Victoria West into an opportunity of their own.
A good defensive play that time by Victoria. The number 14, Cassandra Baez.
Oh, Morel Montaño with some space, and now here's Avery Wagner. Avery maybe had the shot, instead left, and when she left the ball there, Odessa losing a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, it certainly broke up the rhythm there she had going on. But once again, Odessa's going to get another shot.
Speaking of Wagner, looking to dump it in, and again, Mia Fonseca there for the stop. Most of them coming with relative ease. I think Mia looking for a target to punt it out to, looking for a teammate. Back there defending is number 8, Rosa Ortega. Back to her keeper, Alexia Hernandez. Some contact and a foul on Mariah Montaño. Look at the GVTC. Instant replay. There's a foul.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, they're going to get Montaño, and so getting us back in play with the kick is Victoria West. Center of the field. Taken away momentarily by Odessa. Victoria West will retain possession.
Not sure if that's another foul or a throw that time. I think it might have been a foul.
You are right.
And that does appear to be the case.
Yeah, they're going to restart with the kick near the sideline, but it's a kick that's going to put us back in play. Quickly handled by Odessa. Contact there, no whistle. And here comes Odessa maybe with some numbers down the sideline. Fighting there was number 11, Nitzel Ramirez, heard her name plenty, for Odessa High.
Sure, she's been involved in just about everything, every drive, every defensive stop. Thus far, making her presence felt.
Yeah, Brianna Barnett also involved in a lot of the action on the Victoria West side of things. The throw in coming. This one for the Lady Broncos. Elaine Aguilar, number 5, doing the honors. Some space for Victoria West. It closed quickly. Good opportunity here potentially. Nice feed down the sideline. That's JC Hink giving chase. But by the time she gets there, that Odessa D converging quickly. They take it over.
Once again, good presence to find the open player is Odessa. And passing in that direction.
Some volley action. Still on the sideline. And now Victoria West with a chance. And Alexia Hernandez with her hands on the ball to end play for the first time in quite some time.
Oh, and Victoria West starting to get something going. Dominating time here of late.
Well, they're getting a little bit more space in the middle of the field. It's on the entry passes or the passes down the sideline in which they've been stunted. Opportunity here for Odessa on the run. Good shot on goal. Hits the cousin, put in. First score of the game, number 4. Odessa High's Trinity Leyva. Credit her with the 1-0 lead. 4:12 to go in the first half.
35th minute.
Another look. GVTC replay, and won't take more than 2 guesses if you watch the duration of this match as to who created that. It was Avery Wagner creating the pressure, and off that ricochet there, off the side post, it was Trinity Leyva.
Yeah, just being in the right place at the right time, getting that rebound and putting it back. Lady Bronchos out 1-0. Look at this. Got another nice lead pass.
And again, it's Wagner. 1-on-1. Now a defender. And a heck of a play.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Roland.
No, good defense that time by Victoria West.
No, I was just going to say, had Avery let that go a second sooner, she would have had a shot on goal. But she probably didn't like her angle. And so maybe the shot might not have come with the velocity necessary to have made it a real scoring opportunity. But a heck of a job of that Victoria West defense of preventing this from becoming a 2-0 game in a matter of seconds.
Cassandra Bias that time for Victoria West. Good defense on Nitzel Ramirez. It seemed Nitzel had a little space in front of her.
Well, you saw Nitzel on your screen just moments ago. She was heading toward the ball to take the corner kick. Instead, it's going to be Avery Wagner. Wagner set to put it in play and see if Odessa can't get that second goal that they almost had moments ago. You know, Roland, you had a sense it was a matter of time for Odessa High, given how this game has gone.
Well, yeah, as much offensive penetration as they've gotten thus far in the match. Like you were saying, it was just a matter of time, and it was off a rebound, which was real nice to be able to follow your shot, be there for the putback. Now another corner kick coming for Odessa.
This one is by Nitzel Ramirez. There's Avery Wagner. Over to Elaine Aguilar. Wagner again. And then it's number 14, Jalen Frankel. Try to get it near the sideline instead of turnover. And that's where Victoria West will throw it in. Under 2 minutes gone by. 2 minutes left in the first half, I should say. A couple minutes have gone by since the first score of this match. Off the foot of Trinity Leyva, a senior on this Bronco team. Where's number 4?
And, you know, Hector, with the exception of a couple of nice drives put on by Victoria West, this first half clearly dominated by Odessa. As is indicated on the scoreboard now with that 1-0 lead.
And this young lady with the ball has been a big reason, Avery Wagner. Heading down the sideline with a couple of Warrior defenders on her. on her cross attempt. The ball batted down before it's hit out of bounds. And so a throw-in coming for Victoria West.
Odessa once again with the takeaway.
Whistle.
Yeah, they're trying to find Wagner by her with a little space on the far side of the pitch.
Yeah, that whistle indicating the ball had gone out of bounds. Opportunity here for Victoria West. Good speed, but the feed a little too hard. And so not quite the opportunity to get to the spot and make a play on it. Alexia Hernandez able to get on top of it. Wagner knocked away from him. Yarivel Valdez. There's Leyva. And that signals the end of the first half. Scoreless for most of the match up until the 35th minute. That's when Trinity Leyva, number 4 for Odessa in white, was able to get a shot on goal and capitalize off the rebounds off of Avery Wagner, who's been so instrumental in this Odessa high attack. And so we go to the locker room, figuratively speaking, with Odessa holding a 1-0 lead in the second game of the day here on the third day of competition from the Ranger Classic. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back within 10 minutes for second half action. You're watching high school girls soccer, specifically the Ranger Classic, right here on GVTC.
Jordan, I thought that was you. We've got to talk about your social media. This GVTC AR thing rocks.
GVTC is connecting you in a reality-bending way. Scan the code for exclusive access and let the power of GVTC level up your reality in a whole new way.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
I'm Chris Cooley from the GVTC Foundation, Vice President of our foundation and also Chairperson of our Scholarship Committee. We're here to congratulate you as the 2023 GVTC Foundation Vocational Technical $7,500 Scholarship. Congratulations to you, Carson.
Thank you guys so much. This means so much to me.
But we're really here to congratulate you as the winner of the 2023 Olga Armstrong $15,000 scholarship from the GVTC Foundation. Congrats to you.
Congratulations.
So this is, a little bit different. Your father was able to be here, and this is a surprise to him as well.
Yeah.
We arranged for him to be over here today in person in our office. So I was glad we were able to coordinate this, and thank you to Deanna as well. Do you have any words to share right now, or are you speechless?
I don't. That was like, ooh. Thank you so much.
But you're really here for us to announce you as the winner of the 2023 GVTC Foundation Richie T. Thorl's $25,000 scholarship. Congratulations.
Congratulations again.
Congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all very much.
Tell us what your plans are after graduation.
After graduation, I'm hoping to start my own restaurant where I will be the lead chef, where I will be able to give back to our community.
Tell them where you're planning to go to college.
So next year, I am going to college at Odessa in Austin.
I do plan on having a part-time job in college. I'm not sure what that will be yet, but I have been trying to get as many scholarships as I can to offset the cost of college, which is around $130,000. So thank you all so much.
Well, absolutely. Well, we're honored to have you as the recipients.
You have access to a reality-bending GVTC AR experience. Go to levelup.gvtc.com. Select either a Ranger, Charger, Warrior, or Greyhound. Place your athlete in whatever environment you want to interact with them. Change the angle you see them by moving your phone. You can even screen capture a portrait with your athlete. Tap the Explore GVTC button for even more cutting-edge products that can help connect you to the world.
The Super Bowl Experience, presented by Toyota. Interactive games, autographs, NFL memorabilia, and more. Kicking off February 7th at Mandalay Bay Convention Center. Buy tickets now at superbowl.com.
Watch NFL Network on GVTC Cable Channel 405. Or switch to the new GVTC TV and watch on Channel 37.
These are the faces of determination.
Game faces are on.
Of amazement.
Right before your eyes, see the reason I'm immortalized.
Of perspective.
Are you not entertained?
Become the face of the game.
You just sit back and enjoy.
Watch TNT on GVTC Cable Channel 105. Or switch to the new GVTC TV and watch on Channel 48.
Jordan, I thought that was you. We've got to talk about your social media. This GVTC AR thing rocks.
GVTC is connecting you in a reality-bending way. Scan the code for exclusive access and let the power of GVTC level up your reality in a whole new way.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to...
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
Slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
I'm Chris Cooley from the GVTC Foundation, Vice President of our foundation and also Chairperson of our Scholarship Committee. We're here to congratulate you as the 2023 GVTC Foundation Vocational Technical $7,500 scholarship. Congratulations to you, Carson.
Thank you guys so much. This means so much to me.
But we're really here to congratulate you as the winner of the 2023 Ola Armstrong $15,000 scholarship from the GVTC Foundation. Congrats to you.
Congratulations.
So this is, a little bit different. Your father was able to be here, and this is a surprise to him as well.
Yeah.
We arranged for him to be over here today, in person in our office. So I was glad we were able to coordinate this, and thank you to Deanna as well. Do you have any words to share right now, or are you speechless?
I don't. That was like, ooh. Thank you so much.
But you're really here for us to announce you as the winner of the 2023 GVTC Foundation Richie T. Thorles $25,000 scholarship. Congratulations.
Congratulations again.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you very much.
Tell us what your plans are after graduation.
After graduation, I'm hoping to start my own restaurant where I will be the lead chef, where I will be able to give back to our community.
Tell them where you plan to go to college.
So next year, I am going to college at Odessa in Austin.
I do plan on having a part-time job in college. I'm not sure what that will be yet, but I have been trying to get as many scholarships as I can to offset the cost of college, which is around $130,000. So thank you all so much.
Well, absolutely. Well, we're honored to have you as the recipients.
You have access to a reality-bending GVTC AR experience. Go to levelup.gvtc.com. Select either a Ranger, Charger, Warrior, or Greyhound. Place your athlete in whatever environment you want to interact with them. Change the angle you see them by moving your phone. You can even screen capture a portrait with your athlete. Tap the Explore GVTC button for even more cutting-edge products that can help connect you to the world.
The Super Bowl experience, presented by Toyota. Interactive games, autographs, NFL memorabilia, and more. Kicking off February 7th at Mandalay Bay Convention Center. Buy tickets now at superbowl.com.
Watch NFL Network on GVTC Cable Channel 405. Or switch to the new GVTC TV and watch on Channel 37.
These are the faces of determination,
Game faces are on.
of amazement,
Right before your eyes, see the reason I'm immortalized.
of perspective.
Are you not entertained?
Become the face of the game.
You just sit back and enjoy.
Watch TNT on GVTC Cable Channel 105. Or switch to the new GVTC TV and watch on Channel 48.
JVTC coverage of high school sports, Hill Country and beyond continues with the 22nd Annual Ranger Classic. Second half action just kicking off here between Odessa High, who is in white, and Victoria West, who's in black, in a game in which Odessa leads 1-0 alongside Mr. Roland J. Luis, and in a production that's courtesy of Wick Productions, and they're fantastic folks. I'm Hector Ledesma as we welcome you back to Smithson Valley High School in continuing coverage of a day in which we'll bring you 4 games. Churchill beat Vela out of Edinburgh 2-0 to start our day. Coming up later, Smithson Valley and Brennan play at 5. Bowie and Canyon from down the road in New Braunfels play at 3. We'll get into the specifics of those 2 matchups throughout this broadcast. But Roland, we start second half action, first minute in of a game in which, for the most part, Odessa High has dominated in leading this match 1-0, 1-0.
They sure have. For the most part, Odessa has lived in their attack zone. And any time, I guess in time of possession, Odessa's, I'm sure, comfortably out ahead in time. Victoria West, a couple of opportunities, but a good smothering defense by the Lady Broncos there. In their defense, kind of turned away those scoring opportunities for Victoria West. Trinity Leva back in the 35th minute put the Lady Broncos on the board 1-0. That's where we stand right now.
They had another opportunity here getting into the middle of the field. Number 22, Mariah Montaño for Odessa High, again in white, creating that opportunity before Victoria West goalkeeper Mia Fonseca had to come up and get it. And when she did, went off her into a corner kick here for the Lady Broncos. Speaking of, you see upper left corner of your screen, Broncos spelled with an H. That's not a mistake. That is the way Odessa High spells Broncos as action continues here on the field. And I knew that coming in because working in San Angelo for a bit. San Angelo's then 5A, it's now a 6A high school. Central High School played in the same district as the Odessa teams, Odessa High and Odessa Permian included. And Odessa spelling Bronco with an H for a specific reason. And Roland, it's something we'll get into here in just a bit as to why they add the H on the pronunciation.
Okay, I've seen it added in a few other instances. I'm not sure if it's in college or where it was, but for example, I know the NFL team does not use an H, but I've seen that H used on a couple of different occasions.
Original mascot for Odessa High was the Yellow Jackets. Team colors were purple and gold. But then all the way back in 1929, student body voted 113-0. Unanimous vote out of 113 kids to change to Broncos with an H. And, you know, the different reasonings as to why it's spelled with an H, but Hispanic heritage and the way it's pronounced across the languages a reason why the H is included. But in any event, and this interesting, Odessa, the only school in the state of Texas that has apparently goes by Broncos as the nickname.
Is that right?
According to our friends at Wikipedia.
Wow, so they're the only school in the state of Texas that uses Broncos as a nickname?
The unique spelling.
Oh, the unique spelling, okay.
Has resulted in Odessa High being the only high school in Texas with this particular mascot.
And you were mentioning
yes, because the Brandeis in San Antonio is the Brandeis Broncos.
I knew I heard another Broncos. It was Brandeis.
But in terms of the CH, they're the only school in Texas who pronounces it like that, which is interesting because you consider if there's Hispanic roots behind the spelling of it, you would think, well, maybe it's happens elsewhere in the state as well. Not so, though.
I see. And you said that their original mascot was the Yellow Jackets.
The Yellow Jackets.
But a vote was taken by the students to change the name. When was that vote taken?
1929.
Yes, I remember it well.
1929.
Yeah, I was there.
Apparently, according to stories from our good friends over at Bernie High School, so was Coach Stan Leach.
Stan and I used to do lunch together.
Yeah, he often talks about how Bernie High's been around since biblical days and time around those times.
Oh yes.
And how long Bernie High has been around as we continue our coverage and are proud to do so of Hill Country sports here in Bulverde, Spring Branch, Bulverde, Bernie, the two great high schools there in that community with Bernie High and Champion, Piper, becoming part of this Comala ISD community. And so proud to bring you sports from across the Hill Country. New Braunfels up as well. Canyon, we'll see them a little bit later on.
And our good friends from Davenport as well.
Davenport, can't forget about Davenport and Piper.
Right.
Two schools that have really, in the last couple of years, relatively speaking, burst onto the scene.
That's a good way of putting it. They really have. They've come on like gangbusters. I mean, almost right from the get-go. Maybe a couple of years to find their footing or whatever, but all of a sudden, I mean, look at what they just did football-wise, going as deep as they did in the playoffs.
Yeah, I was jokingly kind of talking with somebody a couple of weeks ago as the football season was ending, and as I say that, we're in a press box of a team that advanced all the way to the 5A state final as Victoria West looks to mount a run. But I was saying, it's almost if you're a greater San Antonio team, and obviously that includes the Hill Country, it's almost now expected that within your first couple of years, you're making deep runs in sports. So a lot of times it's football, but it happens in other sports as well. Penalty there, they're going to get a trip, and so Victoria West going to get a kick as action continues to look at the GVTC replay. But, you talked about Davenport and Piper and Greater San Antonio making deep runs. You look at San Antonio schools that have opened up recently, Sotomayor having success, Harlan having success. 10 years ago, not long after they opened, Steele advancing and winning a state championship in football. And so many schools along the way. As you look at the injury here, is the officials making sure that the Victoria West player who is down is okay. The clock stopped with 32 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the match. So under 8 minutes to go.
It's good to see her getting back up. That's number 14.
Cassandra Baez.
And she's played a good first half, so she'd be a big loss to this squad if she's going to check out right now and she's going to be replaced. But Cassandra, a good effort, good showing there in the first half. And, of course, coming on to get things started here in the second. We hope to see her back on the pitch in the not too distant future. But right now, sub is on for Cassandra.
So play back in motion, and Victoria West looking to get it around, get something going toward that middle of the field. The Odessa high defense able to snuff it out. Ball kicked out of bounds, and so Victoria West will keep possession as they get set for a throw-in.
Right. We got Ashley Herrero Garcia, who checked in for the aforementioned Cassandra Baez.
Yeah, and just finishing the thought from about a minute ago, we were on another penalty. They're going to get a trip there. And so, again, Victoria West, the benefactor of the call, Abby Adcock, number 16, goes down. He's going for the ball, and you see the legs tangled up and the trip called. But just wrapping up the thought is, several of these teams have come on, and then you go back to, I mentioned Steele 10 years ago or so, right around that same time frame, maybe a little bit longer. Schools like Brandeis, O'Connor, Reagan, Warren, shortly after they were established, they were right there competing for district championships and then making even long runs in the state playoffs.
Yeah.
Johnson as well. Don't mean to leave the Jags out. And it's interesting because you walk up and down this Smithson Valley press box, and it's a reminder that it's not that simple. At least it wasn't for years and years and years. Coach Larry Hill, the great legendary coach here at the football program, you look at the head coaches who helmed this program before them, did not reach the same level of success as Coach Larry Hill. And since he's come on, decades ago, he's turned things around. It's a run that's sustained, but it just goes to show how it's not as simple as, even though you might tend to believe that based on results in the last couple of years out of Greater San Antonio, it's not as simple as you show up and you start winning. More often than not, it's taking years and years and years to establish yourself. And Smithson Valley, a fantastic example. Took a while to get here, relatively speaking, and then since they arrived, just been able to stay atop the mountain, relatively speaking, in terms of area athletics.
Well, absolutely. It takes a marriage, players, coaches, and coaching staff, and Smithson Valley certainly has been blessed over the last several years with who they've had. Just to mention them, not to mention all these other great high schools in the area who been very successful. By the way, not at the moment, but a few moments ago we saw Cassandra Baez check back in for Victoria West, so she's okay. She didn't want to be held out of this. She's out there on the pitch right now as we speak.
And Victoria West getting under their throw-in. That one knocked out of bounds off of Madison Whitlock. So another throw-in coming for the Warriors. Trying to get the ball toward that center of the field. That Lady Bronco defense pretty stingy, though. Not allowing Victoria West to get much of anything as they attempt to center. And right back out again.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, that defense is just showing up right when they need to.
So quick space there. And when you see that, a great in-time example, even when Victoria West does get the smallest amount of space, it closes up very quickly.
That's it. What's happening is, of course, Odessa is collapsing. They're collapsing like a couple of different players on whoever has control of the ball. So it's been a very, very successful defensive scheme there for Odessa.
This, I believe, the first Victoria West corner kick of the match. I don't recall them having taken a corner to this point before that. Here's Nalaya Castor in white for Odessa.
Off and running again, the netminder for Victoria West, that being Mia Fonseca, trying to find an open player. This one will be last touch by Odessa, and it'll be Victoria West's possession.
So in the first 12 and a half minutes plus of this second half, Odessa continuing to try to apply pressure, although it has been Victoria West who's done a nice job of keeping the ball on this side of the field. And as I say that, they'll get the throw in, applying a little bit more pressure. No, scratch that. Odessa's going to get the throw in.
Little discussion as to who's going to handle the honors there for Odessa.
Ball ricocheting between players, and you can see one of them's feeling it. Another look. Oof, that ball hitting right off of, I believe that is Brianna Barnett, number 7. Still shaking up. See her top of the screen on the sideline. That is Brianna.
Yeah, 3 bumps and bruises on the way. I guess just part of the game.
Yeah, that's not fun. That ball coming at that velocity. Another look. Oof, got her right in the face. And so she'll exit, perhaps momentarily, but for now, on the bench. Her Warriors down 1-0 to Odessa.
Penalty called on Odessa. There's a free kick coming for Victoria West. And Odessa taking the ball right back.
26 minutes and counting.
Good defense.
Left here in the match. Well, Mia Fonseca has to boot that one out of bounds because Odessa was coming with some steam. Mia, junior goalkeeper. Odessa trying to make something happen. That Victoria West defense dropping back, accidentally hit off the end line, and so a corner kick coming for Odessa.
The poor young lady was, I didn't mean to do that. It just went back across the back line.
Yeah. Looks to be Nitzo Ramirez, far side. Putting it in play off the corner. Came off the foot of Nalaya Castor, but Mia Fonseca able to handle.
And punt, and it has been customary. I think they're going to get foul, though, this time. And
goes against Odessa.
Right, free kick coming for Victoria West.
Look at the replay of the foul. Yeah. After the infraction. Kick from just on their side of midfield for Victoria West. Nothing but white jerseys there around the ball, 4 of them. As that Odessa D again.
Nice move. Far side of the pitch. Nice dribbling as well.
Outstanding. Maria Montano going on a bit of a personal run. There she goes, advances, now trying to go get it, but it goes out of bounds. Yeah, Montano showing some good speed and some good control with the ball there as well.
Oh, you got to admire those that can handle that ball that well. Great job to keep control. Nothing opened up on that side, though.
Odessa High. To throw in, right back out. So another throw in coming. Jalen Franco, number 14 there, put us back in play. She was looking for Nitzel Ramirez. Went just beyond her, and now the Warriors on the attack. See if they can get something going on the sideline. That's what they want to do, but knocked out. Mariah Montano seemingly been everywhere in the second half, thwarting any possibility of the Victoria West offense being able to set something up.
Now, the thing we got to remember, though, is regardless of whether Victoria West has been able to get control or set something up, scoring can come awful quickly, as we saw in the last match.
No doubt. It's the beauty of soccer. It can be 1-0 with the team that's got the goal dominating time of possession for the overwhelming majority of the game. And all it takes is one shot on the other end.
Oh, what a move.
Here comes Odessa High on the attack. Montano, right foot. Mia Fonseca's there.
Montano's got some quicks as well as, good ability to handle a ball.
You know, what's interesting is Montano has been around the ball tons. I'm noticing I don't see Avery Wagner, number 7, on the field for Odessa High. She was such a big part as that ball scoots through, again to Fonseca. She was such a big part of their offense in the first half. As a matter of fact, was essentially responsible for the goal because she took the shot that Mia Fonseca stopped, that Trinity Leyva was there to rebound and get in to the goal, get into net. So Avery's not in there. So with Avery not in there, it looks like Mariah's taking up that slack. Done a nice job of keeping pressure on this Victoria West defense.
Yeah, I tell you, Nitzel Ramirez getting a breather, as is Elaine Aguilar for Odessa.
This is Madison Whitlock about to throw it in. Where's number 17? Nalea Castor. Sideline, it's Marlene Ramirez, knocked out of bounds. Throw in coming for Odessa High.
Well, yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, there is no sign of Avery Wagner. Don't know. I certainly hope she's not injured, but this may be just a coach's decision to wait until later on in the match to sub her in. You never can tell. Speaking of subs, here comes another one for Victoria West.
The Warriors now giving different looks, couple of different players different looks, and providing different looks at this Odessa High defense. Trying to get the equalizer here as we near 20 and a half minutes remaining in the contest.
That's Ava Gonzalez, who subbed in for Victoria West. Ava, a sophomore. Good to give some of these freshmen and sophomore the opportunity, to get some reps with the varsity. Kind of gets them ready for, as we talked about, district play, and of course years to come as they continue their soccer career in high school.
Throw in for Victoria West. header. Here come the Warriors. And now here come the Lady Broncos. Center of the field, nice pass. And that one just behind. The initial nice pass made by Yerba Valdez. And then Odessa unable to control from that point on. An errant pass on the turnover before it went out of bounds and back toward Odessa. There's number 20, Claudia Gomez, seeing some of her first action of the match.
Now pass to Marlene Ramirez. She just wasn't able to keep control and set something up there in the middle for a scoring opportunity for Odessa. Ball just a little bit out of her reach. That Lady Bronco defense collapses once again to get possession.
Brianna Ortega, number 18, another young lady for Odessa High, who didn't get much action in the first half. Fielding that goalie kick before Yarabel Valdez now sends it to Trinity Leyva. Leyva responsible for the goal in this match. Came in the 35th minute.
Nice pass. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Roland.
No, I was just saying, nice pass that time intended for Leyva. Led her just a little bit too far. She couldn't come up with the ball. But again, as we noticed, here comes that Odessa defense to take over possession.
Here goes Victoria West, an opportunity.
Nice pass.
Shot with the right foot, blocked. Guess who? Mariah Montaño.
What a defensive effort.
You see her on your screen. Responsible for a couple of runs. Some nice dribbling here, mostly a lot of it sticking out in the second half and coming up with a big defensive play that prevented prevented Victoria West, from getting a very good look at a shot on goal.
Absolutely, shot this time, gathered in. I believe that's Alexia Hernandez.
It is.
And you're talking about Mariah Montaño. You know, we didn't see or talk about her a whole lot in the first half, but boy, here in the second half, she's kind of come on to steal the spotlight for Odessa.
That was Claudia Gomez, number 20. It's on the left side, now center of the field. They're working it around. Brianna Ortega before Mia Fonseca handles it. Now punts it away. Victoria West now with an opportunity. Crossing back out, a whistle. Some contact before that whistle was blown, but officials saying play on. There's the contact. Ball still in play. And then this is where they get the infraction. Odessa High. Oh, that one hits the crossbar on the field goal post.
Bounces away. It'll result in a keeper kick.
Alexia Hernandez doing the honors. Her team looking to hang on to 1-0 lead. And the resulting consolation championship that would come with this 22nd Ranger Classic. There's Marlene Ramirez. Got some room in the middle of the field. Taking her time. Looking for things to develop. Makes the shot. There's Mia Fonseca.
And a bit earlier we were talking about Avery Wagner. She appears to be in the game right now for Odessa.
So yes, she's come back on. She was on the bottom of your screen just moments ago. Victoria West in possession now. A feed. Race to the ball. Won by Odessa. Rosa Ortega able to knock it away. And so the Warriors will have to reset with the throw-in.
Sub coming on for Victoria West. Give Natalie Christensen a sit down here.
Again, that Odessa D doing a nice job of anytime the ball is in that area where Victoria West would love to set something up, get a great opportunity, the Lady Broncos just not letting anything develop. Throw in coming for Victoria West. Middle of the field, Odessa's Marlene Ramirez had an opportunity at it. Now Victoria West in some space. Can she cross?
Wow,
fantastic defense there for Rosa Ortega.
Absolutely. That's the second big defensive play that we've seen Rosa have here in the last couple of minutes. She's been playing very tight on the person with the ball.
Well, they call her Rosie, making fantastic play there, staying with it. And the Warriors going to have to throw it in. There's Avery Wagner, where's number 7? Talked about her and how she just come into the match. Now with the ball. Trying to get it over to Madison Whitlock. Momentarily intercepted, taken back, and then having to be knocked out of bounds on the Odessa side of things so they could defend and end, for the moment, a Victoria West threat. Look in the center. And a shot on goal by Mia Ramirez. Alexia Hernandez there with ease. Punts it away.
And Alexia with a good game in goal.
Boy, you see the speed of Mariah Montaño there.
You know, almost makes you wonder, does she run track as well? Because she does have some speed.
I bet she does. Good closing speed as well. In watching sports throughout the years, there are some athletes who just, there's another gear. Either when they get into open space or when they're in a foot race with somebody else. Certain athletes who just find a different level in terms of speed. It might not show up in your 40. Might not show up even when it's kind of an in-game situation, you know, where all things are relatively equal. But it certainly shows up at crucial moments, it seems like, more often than not. Madison Whitlock set to throw it in. Odessa High.
Another sub in there just a couple of moments ago for Victoria West.
And it's West who ended up throwing it in. It looked like there was some confusion there as to whose ball it was. Odessa High getting it out of trouble again. And now they look to have some numbers up ahead. Can Avery get there? Wagner giving chase. Mia Fonseca booting it out of trouble.
Good idea. Avery Wagner just couldn't catch up to the pass, but that was a good idea. That's the person you want to get the ball. You want to say in their hands, but in this case on their feet.
Marlene Ramirez had it momentarily for Odessa. It will remain Lady Bronco ball. Madison Whitlock throws us back in. There's Avery Wagner. Leaves for Aubrey Martinez. Make that Brianna Ortega. That's an 18, not a 19. Here comes Victoria West. And again, great Bronco defense. Mariah Montaño there to get in the way.
We've called her name a few times here this second half.
Just a couple of times. It's been everywhere. Here's an opportunity if she can get to it. Mia Fonseca getting a foot on it just in time. Broncos maintaining, getting the ball back momentarily, but it does go out of bounds now. Boy, Mia Fonseca has gotten a workout back there in goal, and not just in her goalie box, coming out and preventing opportunities before any of the Lady Broncos can get her one-on-one. She's done a nice job of being aggressive, coming out, and before Odessa can get to that point where it's almost an automatic, she's gotten the ball out of play.
Certainly has. Sub on for Odessa's number 12, Ismari Davila. In for Marlene Ramirez.
Yaribel Valdez over to Jalen Franco. Now on the sideline. Feed it in. Fonseca again there.
Yeah, both goalies, to tell you the truth, that we're seeing on both of these squads have certainly done a good job. Say that one that got past the Victoria West goalie Fonseca on that rebound a little bit earlier. But, I mean, she probably played it about as tight as you could, losing that rebound.
And in the way this game has unfolded, Fonseca has seen she's dealt with more opportunities, offensive opportunities, than her counterpart, Alexia Hernandez, has.
That's right. It's due to her that this score is not bigger in favor of Odessa.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say objectively that she's been a lot busier than Alexia Hernandez. It's not to say that Hernandez has not done a nice job. I mean, the score reflects it. No goals for Victoria West.
Right, but for time of possession and for the many times that Odessa has gotten deep in their attack zone, she certainly has played a good match.
Here comes Odessa as we go under 8.5. Chasing near the sideline is Ismari Davila. Entered the ball game a couple minutes ago. Another substitution. Speaking of substitutions for Victoria West. 8 minutes now for the Warriors to try to tie this thing up. And they got another throw-in coming. There's Mariah Montano, again number 22 for Odessa.
It's the ball off, led the young lady she was passing to just a little bit too much, and the ball goes out. But once again, it's Odessa's defense. They get possession.
Yeah, Montano, you talked about trying to feed it in. Everything she's done throughout this match, and especially in the second half, has been aggressive. Offensively, defensively, she's always moving forward.
There she is. She sends that pass ahead.
Speaking of Brianna Ortega, lefty shot, handled by Mia Fonseca. Out of bounds, I believe that was last touched by Abby Adcock. Officials disagree because it's Victoria West who gets the throw-in.
Yeah, they're going to say Claudia Gomez was last to touch that before it went out.
And now Odessa High set for the throw-in. Madison Whitlock. Her Lady Broncos hanging on to a 1-0 lead under 6.5 minutes to go in the match. Avery Wagner looking to make something happen. She's number 7. Odessa High doing a nice job of looking to keep the ball on the Victoria West side of the field. After the Warriors throw it in, ball taken by Jalen Franco for the moment. Odessa now retaining possession. Now Madison Whitlock trying to get it down the line there for Odessa. She was looking to get out of trouble. There's Madison, number 17 for Odessa. Throw in Victoria West, looking for that equalizer. 1-0. Favor of Odessa High. And there's Mariah Montaño. Look at that speed with the ball as well. Nice pass. Just a little too far, though, for Avery Wagner.
This one will go out. Should be a throw in for Victoria West. Is time now not really helping out Victoria West. They've got to score within the next 5 minutes or so.
Well, the officials momentarily stopping the clock here for the substitution.
Yeah, looks like Madison Whitlock's kind of favoring one of her legs there. Hopefully she's not injured. Can get back in. Is coming in Elaine Aguilar.
She wears number 5 in white. Avery Wagner giving chase, trying to reestablish control. At midfield, Claudia Gomez feeds it over. Centered. That ball not immediately cleared. Now out of harm's way. Elaine Aguilar looking to get it back in. Now it's Mariah Montaño. Here she comes again. Middle of the field.
Oh, look at that.
Dribble to her left. Finally stopped. Nice defensive play. And what stopped what could have been a scoring opportunity for Mariah Montaño.
Yeah, she split a couple of defenders and saved that last defensive play to get the ball out of her possession. She might have had something going on there.
Mia Fonseca, the punt. Victoria West trying to maintain control. Now down the sideline. To create an opportunity, but that to prevent is Jalen Franco, where's number 14 for Odessa. As Victoria West now goes under 3.5. That's how much time is left for them to try to tie this thing up. Shot deflected. It's a shot that was well outside the goalie box.
Almost an deflection.
Down the sideline, it's Elaine Aguilar has got plenty of space. Pass up ahead. A little too far for Claudia Gomez. Victoria West looking to counter. That one off of Elaine Aguilar. And now they're looking for Ismarí Davila down the sideline. Make that Nitzo Ramirez.
That'll go out. Apparently a keeper kick coming for Victoria West. Looked like one of the Odessa players back down here, one of the forwards got hit. Little stinger. Looks like she's back up under her own power.
That one's still in play there near the sideline. It's a high kick. Both teams looking to establish control. For Victoria West, they're now under 2 minutes in terms of trying to get the equalizer. So the Broncos, not the Bronchos, but the Broncos from Odessa High, that is the way they spell it, closing in. They can withstand Victoria West for this final minute and a half on a victory and claiming the consolation championship here in the Ranger Classic. And our director, producer extraordinaire, Bo Wick, letting us know that in terms of the spelling of Broncos with an H, the University of Central Oklahoma also spells Broncos with an H. So Odessa High might be the only team in Texas who spells Broncos accordingly with what's on your screen, but not the only across the country. UCO to our neighboring state to the north. Also spelling it with the H.
The H, and you know what, Hector Ledesma, that is good Bronco knowledge right there.
That's what Bo does.
Best in the business. He's not the best in the business for no reason.
Fills in all the blanks.
Absolutely.
Corner kick coming, and Victoria West, they got to hurry. 20 seconds to go. They're down 1-0. Here we go. Going to be final opportunity. Off the corner kick. Header. Oh, that went high. Boy, that was a pretty good opportunity.
I'm telling you, that was close. That was close.
Another look here at the GVTC replay. It didn't hit the crossbar, but it barely cleared it. Boy, if that's just got a little less velocity, we're tied right now, and this game isn't over. But it is. Odessa coming away with the consolation championship. Get a goal in the 35th minute of the first half from Trinity Leyva, and that is enough to beat Victoria West 1-0 here in the second match of the day and our second match here on GVTC. Roland, any final thoughts on a game that was pretty competitive there, literally to the end, where the Warriors had a chance to tie it?
You know, that's one thing I think that unfortunately sometimes those who are getting introduced to soccer don't quite understand. It's like, well, it's not a big scoring game, but it's the game within the game. It's the defense. It's the setting up of plays to try to manufacture scoring opportunities. That's where a lot of the exciting action comes in. And that being the case, we saw a good one here.
Yeah, among the most technical sports that we have. Every little thing matters when it comes to soccer, much like baseball in that regard.
Absolutely.
Athleticism, yes, counts in every sport you're going to do, but unlike basketball, unlike football, a lot more technical skill when it comes to soccer, baseball, golf, hockey as well. All right, we're going to step aside, but hey, come back with us at 3 o'clock. That's when New Braunfels Canyon and Austin Bowie get together. Not quite a third-place game, even though it might show up that way on the broadcast. We'll explain, so join us, 3 o'clock, right here on GVTC, New Braunfels Canyon, Bowie, and then stay with us at 5 o'clock because Smithson Valley taking on Brennan from down 281 in San Antonio, and then, over 1604 as well in terms of getting to Brennan. Smithson Valley and Brennan at 5, New Braunfels Canyon, Bowie coming up at 3. We'll see you back here at 3 o'clock on GVTC.